Scotch Thistle is bigger and flashier than its Canadian counterpart, and some samples at the Royal BC Museum are among the oldest in the botany collection. They were gathered in the late 1800s by BC's first agriculture minister, and as Stacey Ross tells us, their value in teaching us about invasive species may be even greater today.
Oops, it's back here.
Ken Marr says he can find anything in his collection in 1 minute.
Fireweed is, what year do you want?
True to his word.
She said 68?
68, please. He located the requested fireweed specimen in almost exactly 60 seconds.
68. There it is.
No small feat when you consider there are 210,000 such items contained in the botany cabinets at the Royal BC Museum. But the system used here would allow most any botanist to find what he or she was looking for fairly quickly.
It's got much more of an angular branching pattern, and it's very, very white.
Hundreds of specimens, including part of the Scotch Thistle collection.
And the flowering head is quite a lot larger than the common Canadian thistle as well.
Are here thanks to James R. Anderson, the first ever BC Minister of Agriculture.
I was responsible for developing economic crops in the province. But in addition to that, he was a passionate botanist, and so he and his wife together made many collections.
Anderson was a pioneer in his concern, even in the late 1800s, for environmental sustainability and responsibility. And by looking at specimens like the Scotch thistle, we can learn more about where it is, where it grows best, and how quickly it spreads. Knowledge that we can use to help protect our native species.
The fact that this was collected in 1897 and is still present means that it's well adapted for this environment here, and this is a species of concern for invasive species managers, and one of the uses of the collection is that invasive species managers actually consult us.
There is both historical and future value within this collection.
This is a collection that is continuing to grow. There's much of the province that is unknown still.
And whether in John R. Anderson's revered book or in the increasingly common requests for DNA samples, the botany collection at the Royal BC Museum is a treasure for the ages.
This Week in History, brought to you by the Royal BC Museum, bringing British Columbia stories together.